Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Byzantium run in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine. I've come back from my rest, and there are a few things that I want to say. Pretender rebels will not take a vassal out from under you. It's only personal union people. I got that mixed up with the Austria run that we were doing. Also, I'd forgotten Ottomans owned Corfu for the last two wars. So that was a decent chunk of war score that I could have got, and I entirely ignored it. I have no idea why. Even on the peace screen, I could see that it was when I was looking back at the videos. I could see that Corfu was red. Therefore, why did I not? Why did I not take it? Still, it's there, and we can take it in a subsequent war, and it will be a decent chunk of war score. From that, we might, as we have a fort, we might be able to get something down. No. For the Ottoman, well, for the Ottoman menace, that's no longer a menace. I mean, they are still quite big and they are expanding, but for the Ottoman menace, I want the trio of Austria, Hungary, and Poland all to come in on a fight against the Ottomans, with me and Bosnia, of course. And I think at that point, we properly kick heads in, and we get across the Bosphorus. Although in this fight we're going to war with Naxos. We're also going to bring in Genoa. If we can take bits and pieces over here from, say, Genoa, or up here from Genoa, provinces that are needed in the Basilius achievement. Are we still on for that? Byzantium restore the Roman Empire. Yeah, we need all that, which is, there's a little bit here, and it's kind of that. So we'll do that. We'll get that. But yeah, if we've got provinces here that border the Ottomans, chances are we may conceivably get declared upon, and then if it's a defensive war, these guys have got more chance of getting involved. But anyway, let's get on. We have two ideas to take, two idea groups to take. I did ponder religious, I really did. I really did. But humanist. Oh, humanist. I don't think we're going to need missionary strength, because we're going to get our missionary strength here. We're also going to get missions for Orthodox religious provinces. I think that'll give us more missionaries as well. So I think humanist. As I said on the on one of the comments, someone was saying how good humanist is over religious, and I was like, yeah, I know, I 100% agree with you. People are still clinging to Deus Vult only being 75% aggressive expansion, and it's not enough anymore, especially with the advent of the absolutism mechanic. It's just, if you can have a stable realm where you can take vast swathes of land that's not your religion, not your culture, and yet then be tolerant of you, and you not have to increase autonomy, then you're not bleeding absolutism. Therefore, you're not using your troops to suppress rebels either, which keeps your manpower up. It's got a lot of knock-on effect as humanist, and that is why I like him. Not least, a 10% discount to every single idea you take after achieving the entirety of the humanist ideas, which is huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They all cost about, what, 300 each? 300 points each. The points soon add up, and we need as much of a discount to points as we can, because we've just not had the rulers. I threw far too many of them in the sea. So we need humanist. I'm also going to go either diplomatic or influence. As we're a von Habsburg, I would like to start pushing our diplomatic reputation up. I mean, there are better countries to start as to stack massive Diplo rep. We have nothing that lends itself to Diplo rep over here. Not really, isn't it? Does not know. Not really. But I didn't expect to be von Habsburg. What would be best? What would be best for us? The extra diplomat is always going to be useful. And then straight into relations. Cost reducing war score, don't care. Improve relations again. Aggressive expansion. And then Diplo rep of +2. You've got Diplo rep of here +2 as well, and it's exactly the same place. It's just, what else do we need from these? At the moment, I'm looking towards Diplo. It's got more utility for us. You can use a diplomat to do all sorts of stuff. Diplo tech cost, alright. Load impact to stability of diplomatic actions, so you don't lose a stability when you break royal marriages. Which if we're going to push our Diplo rep up and then play the marriage game down here. I mean, Castile. If we ever get prestige, a good amount of prestige, you know, we can go and we can go royal marriage, Castile. And if they get an heir, then they get an heir, fair enough, we can break it for free. I think you lose 1 prestige instead of losing stability. Whereas influence, unjustified demands, this is all concentrated around actually taking land. And you tend to take more land later on. Your first steps are usually 2-3 provinces at max. So I think this comes into its own a little bit later on. Diplomatic idea, yeah, I'm going to do that. So humanist into Diplo. What do we get? Improve relations +20, max promoted cultures. Speaking of cultures as well, if we have a look, this is our accepted culture group, and it's not good, is it? There's not a lot of it, and then you immediately get into quite a big group here. Although I am considering culture converting Albania out, because culture converting costs in the Albanian provinces about 30 Diplo. So maybe when Lej comes available, we might only just breach 100 Diplo points to fully get rid of Albania. Or we could spend 100 Diplo accepting Albania. But we'd also have to put the development up. So, I don't know, it swings and roundabouts with that one, isn't it? Do you not? What's going to be the cost advantage? Maybe the same with Bulgarian. Turkish will definitely want to accept. What are the big groups around us? Serbia and Croatia, not really. What are you? Oh, Greek, okay. We'll see. We will see. We might even... No, it's an already accepted culture, isn't it? Yeah. Gothic and Pontic. Right, well this isn't getting things done, is it? So that's my plan. Diplo rep. And humanist. 2 for your rivals. Let's grab maybe Aragon. No, they picked us up and then they dropped us. But they're right here. Maybe. No, Naxos. Let's get into you. Oh, and I stopped. Oh, who was it? I'm gonna have to pull up the name. I'm sorry. Somebody on the my comments, Franco Begbie, told me where the option was to stop the movement when you press the spacebar. So I don't have random ships moving around when the game is paused. That That is worth its weight in gold. Thank you so much for that. Can't believe I've put out 1,400 videos and yet I had no idea about it. Actually, no idea. Oh well. Anyway, Naxos, let's get into you. You are going to bring in Salzburg and Genoa. That is fine. Who's underneath us here? The Ottomans. Can we take out the Genoese fleet? Because that's the only one that's going to be of a threat to us. If we can go find the Genoese fleet, we can take them out. There's an 8 stack there. It's only trade ships though. Where are you? Show yourself. Go de jure. You're already locked into there. So you're heading into us. We're heading into you. No matter what happens, one is gonna hit the other. We're not gonna be. Oh, there you are. There's. I want to annihilate this one first. Where are you heading? The Ionian Sea. Well, if we can track this, where are you going? Straight to Messina. Right. You're gonna vanish there. However, Tyrrhenian Sea on 3rd of January, 30th of December. Can you get out before then? No, exactly the 30th of December. That is both of you underneath me, I think. And this is where we declare the war. We eliminate the Genoese fleet before they can all group up. Not that Salzburg. Is it Salzburg? Yeah, not that Salzburg does have a fleet, but you know. Naxos, Genoa. Yeah, away we go. And we can't get across to you until fleet actions have taken place. Yeah, that was alright. Okay. Away you come. Into the Aegean. Allow us to cross into Naxos itself. Oh no, it's already a wipe. How many do you need on the island? Not many. Let's take at least half of you away. You want royal marriage? Why not? And we'll, yeah, get on there, into the Aegean, into Genoa. The Ottomans may well give them access. We'll just test that. Yep, Ottomans have already given them access. So they have given us access as well. Let's leave 4 on the province. And the rest of you move out. Architect tech, what can we take? Mill tech if we need. I don't think we're going to need it. We'll see. I wonder if we can get through to Salzburg. Just push them out quickly. Oh wow, I thought this was all of Salzburg. Like, oh no, terrible mistakes have been made. You're in Macedonia. We'll get through this little bit of Genoan Skio, I believe it's called. Pick up the dudes. Drop them back and we'll push Salzburg out fairly quickly, I think. 16 versus 7, I believe. Yeah. Easy. Are you not on group up? You are. Yeah, group up on me. The Knights. Ooh, interesting. Now, I did look at Knights earlier on, but I need the Knights to get into a war with somebody else. I need them to deplete the troops here. Because to navally land into 6,000, you need at least double, which means the cogs to go along with it is just... It can be weird. It can be difficult. It can be really difficult. Trying to dislodge an island nation. What do you have? 3 shocks. So not too good then. Won the siege of Naxos. Brilliant. Let's just poop one out there and try and send this guy back to Salzburg. We don't need to piss out on occupied provinces. Let's move you away as well. You're in the farmlands. Let's go there and we might be able to. You're locked already. Can we get into you? Yeah, we can. Take a river crossing, but I'll take the river crossing. Salzburg, what military tech are you? 8 to our 8. Okay. So you'll shatter here all the way back to your capital, which isn't very far away. You will get 1 tick of reinforcements. I'll push it religious unity. We might as well. Cool. From here, once we push Salzburg out, we'll just march to Genoa. Or this way. This way we take land that we need for Basilius. This way opens up the likes of Florence, Milan, Genoa that are no longer in the empire. And it gives us a good staging point on Aragon. Ooh, I don't know. Just noted that all of your fleets are there. Can we get round and hit you? Was that a hit or not? Bay of Napoli. Right, squish the 2 stack. And head towards Genoa. Right, go sit in Castelli. If we're in Ottoman land, then he can't revoke access. Really? Salzburg, do you want out? No. Right, we're just going to sit here. We'll sit here, we'll get through the fort, we'll push him out. Should be fairly easy. Ooh. Venice is in this war with, of course. Of course. The Ottomans on roads yet? They are. I wonder how many transports the Ottomans have then. They have 12. Yeah. You want about double for a naval landing. You want about double. It wouldn't surprise me if this was a 12 stack. So 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, an 11 stack that they had to throw onto that 6 just to ensure victory. Yeah, we'll sit here. Do you have siege? Oh, come on. Disorder for 10 years? No. Sorry, we didn't need the prestige anyway. You have 2 siege. Let's not forego that bonus. Okay, so now we're in Ottoman land. He can't suddenly revoke his access. In fact, we're going to put 1 just randomly down here, so he can't get hit, and you move all the way around. Oh. Where's my fleet? Over here. Alright. How did you get 14 here? How did you know? How did you know I get 14 here? They must have marched them all the way down. Okay. Right. Next plan. Back to Constantinople. We might be able to block them as a strait. We might not. Oh, but Bosnia's doing it. Bosnia is doing the work of blockading. I don't think that could be a thing. I don't think the AI was that smart. Not seen Salzburg. Hasn't emerged back out of the mist. But if his 14 stack is here... do we just transport troops? Yeah, I think so. Let's take 3 transports. And if the majority of your stack is here, we'll go take out Theodore. I mean, as much as I love the fact that Bosnia's underneath us, I'm not going to just not leave ships here. Let's also take... 17 will be enough for the Aegean. Let's move out this way just so that we don't get hit. Salzburg, are you back yet? Nope, we're into positive numbers. Oh, there they are. Hey, you'll be fine. Transports. Come and pick the rest of these fools up. Yeah, I think they're off home. Which will give us an opportunity to get into Schio. Also, if we take this province, allows us to do the dance. They can't across to us, they have to go all the way around. If they do go all around, we just cross the strait. It's going to be good. Fun times. What is this? Venice will get a crossing penalty. What? Right, what oh, okay. Salzburg, are you done yet? 21%. 35%. I think they're going to be far enough away. Do I just wait till they've turned up? I'm going to have vision of them crossing here. We'll do full blockade there. We'll help out with a full blockade over here. Crimean separatists, you're going to be hostile to the Genoan anyway. Salzburg, are you done yet? Nope, soon though. Yeah, maintain with Hungary. That is our claim on roads. We might as well use it before he doesn't exist anymore. Thankfully, if the Ottomans take roads, then they're not going to have people here, sat here all the time, like Rhodes did, because it was their only province. Which should make Rhodes a lot easier to take. Also, with our naval dominance in the area, we should be able to take out Cyprus very easily. I don't think the Mamluks will get access through the Ottomans, but stranger things have happened. There he is. Alright, now we strike. We've not got through you yet. 57%. Breach walls as well. I'm hoping the Crimean separatists move a little further down and they block off, or they attempt to block off This 14 stack. Okay, Salzburg, let's get you out. We'll take the money and war reps. Force religion because it's hilarious. There you go. And it's because that's your only province, you are now fully Orthodox, aren't you? Nope. How? What? Could have sworn I said that I needed them to force their religion. No one. Maybe it needs to tick. But I'd like to keep an eye on this. They own this, they don't own this, which means they have to go all the way around, which means they have to pass through rebels. Unless nonsense happens. Okay. More transports. You are all here, I believe, now. Oh no, we've got 3 here. Let's go take out Corsica. How many ships are out there? There's still a few. You're going to hit this. So the 14 stack can get across to Aderne. I might allow that, actually. Truce to Serbia, good. If we allow that 14 stack across to Aderne, I don't want to be hit, but we bring our fleet back, they are then trapped in Aderne, and they can't retreat. You get to safety? Yep. Don't think you can though. You're not off that ship yet. Okay, you come back. And let's get you in port before we lose too many. There you are. Do we hit the Genoese though? We only have 11% war score. If we were to peace out with Naxos themselves, they'd probably happily give away Genoese land. No, we need a Genoese fort. Can we just walk to it? Well, that solves a lot. Let's go do that. We can keep this 14 stack walking around. You split up there so that they can't get back onto the Skio. You blockade the strait. I will just keep these this 14 stack. Wow. Why did you put so many men here? Yeah, we'll just keep the 14 stack going to and from. We have naval dominance in this area now. This is the entirety of their fleet, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, we're safe. And we'll siege out the capital, which will give us the war score that we need. Serbia's opinion of us, I don't care about Serbia's opinion of us. In fact, we need to go to war with Serbia. Let's bring you back. We do have a claim on Serbia, do we not? We do. Well, our next claims should be... No. Build spy network on the Ottomans. We should always have somebody concentrating on the Ottomans. %6 ahead of time, but a 5% discount. Colonialism, where did you fire? Oh, France. No, I think that's worth it. The Ottomans are attacked behind, but they'll soon catch up. And let's swap out pike infantry and Horifus. Do we get blocked? No, we're still walking. Good. Leave one stack in Parma so that you don't all get locked onto Genoa there. You're still going. I mean, if he walks all the way around, then we'll just go across the strait. We can take these two back, but we'll take this and this. And then when he comes back round, we'll go the other way. In fact, in taking out Matrega, can we do it now? Probably. Let's try. No, 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 no. That forces his fleet back all the way over here. How many do you need? 9. There's your 9 and a little extra. No, what forces? No, we'll keep his fleet here. Do we? Do we not? Do we? Do we not? Adene gets local fortifications until the 2nd of January, till the end of the game. Thing is that I don't really want this fort in Adene. I don't think it's doing too much for us. Yeah, I know. If I'm going to build a fort to stop people from willy-nilly just crossing these two straits, I'd rather have it in Concelli, Huda Vendigo, at least in some defensive terrain. But it's at the end of the game. You're right, I should do. Alright, okay, you can stay at home. Right, if we siege this, it's going to force him out into our fleet. We'll easily be able to beat him. But then he vanishes this way. As long as we leave at least one ship in the Eastern Black Sea. I don't think we're going to be able to see that. Can we get away? Just. Let's chuck one ship into the interior. The Sea of Azov. Give us vision around here. So we know where to put our 3-stack. Yeah, I should have probably done that a little bit earlier. I know. I know. Why is he at war? Who is he at war with? So just straight up attacker against Venice. Okay. Austrian conquest of Venezia. And you're already on it. Yeah, well. Oh well. It's an island that I wanted, but I think it might have put us a little bit too close to Austria. It would have put a strain on our relations. So I can take Negroponte. I doubt he'll think Negroponte has a strategic importance to him. Genoa's now at low. So with Corsica you want, and coalition of just the Ottomans, don't care. We'll get there. Oh, there he is. So he's playing the Dancy game with his rebels. I think it's a rebel 13 stack. So it might hit him quite hard. Oh, that's a really good one. I think we were going to struggle with converting Crete because of religious zeal. Excellent. Yeah, once we're through his capital and the rest, I reckon we'll be able to get Skio and provinces up here. Okay. Okay. What do we want? Corsica. This lot on Corsica. Florence, who are allied with? Hungary and Genoa. Well, we can drag Hungary into a war with us and then declare war on Florence. In the future, that is. Take his navy out. A little bit of Diplo, nice. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, are you still a thing? You are. Not been pieced out yet. Still not moved. We're going to hit your fleet massively here. Although our admiral did die, which isn't good. Still, number of galleys. Number of galleys just does the work. You're going to get forced into Kuban. As long as we leave one ship out here to block this. I think the strait. I don't know if it's on this side or this side. I'm not even going to risk it. And your rebels will kindly force your ships back out onto me. Squish. Not quite. Yeah, you're going all the way over here. If we poop one out and shadow you all the way probably to Genoa, we might be able to hit you again. As long as we've got the bare minimum for straight blocking. That's all we need. Base no longer considers us as a rival. That's because their capital is now Negroponte, I think. Yep. Which, you know, they might develop Negroponte, which will be good for us later on, having this country develop its own capital. It's at 8. By the time we go to war with them again, it might be a little bit higher. Getting on for 40 minutes, but I think this war is almost over. We'll get to the end, get to the conclusion of this war, and then we'll leave it. Okay. Ooh, game 5 army professionalism. That's a lot of professionalism. Go on then. It messes up Genoa quite a lot, gives them 50% devastation, but it's not a province that we're going to want. I'll force you back out onto our fleet. Squish you. Should give us quite a lot of war score with you. And we can take pretty much whatever we want. I think for strategic purposes, that's alright. Although he does have a lot of money. He has a lot of money. No. I was going to say he has a lot of money because he's a merchant republic and that's where he's making his money. But if we're about to decimate him, is he really going to be that profitable anymore? Release nations? No. Annul treaties? Not really. Go on then, war ups. It's inflation free. And we'll take the maximum amount of money that we can squeeze out of him. 216 ducats is still good. Coalition with just the Ottomans, don't care. Spent a little bit of Diplo, but I think it's worth it. Let's get out of you. Fine. Byzantium, Corsica. Whoever thought. Naxos. Let's just take Naxos out. Plus whatever money he's got, and that will do. So we're looking good. Ottomans finished their war against the Knights. The upside is that we're not going to get raided by the Knights anymore, which is cool. Venice is bite-sized, so we can take him out whenever we want. With our naval dominance, we can take out Cyprus fairly easy. I think it'd just be war of attrition with the Mamluks. Take Cyprus. It's a mothball fort. Have somebody already here waiting to get off the ship. If we can grab it easily, then fair enough. If we have to wait through a siege again, fair enough. His allies aren't naval powers. Well, you could say there might be. Ardalan is a little bit, as is Hormuz. I don't think they'd get their fleets all the way around here. So that it would be just us versus Mamluks in terms of navies. And yeah, I know. Yeah. Naval dominance. Naval dominance in this area. If you can have it, then get it. If you can't afford it, then still get it because it's worth its weight in gold. Grab all our ships, and that'll be us. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Costly embargo against the Venetians. Let's revoke that embargo. Next episode will be a tiny war against Serbia, just to take them out, probably feed them to Bosnia, get them to core it. I don't need the hassle. And Austria has a 3-star general that I would love to pit against the Ottomans. Only allied with Tunis. We most certainly have, I've already said it before, but we most certainly have naval dominance everywhere. The places it counts anyway. Out on the high seas, the likes of England, even Morocco. I won't count Morocco as a builder of heavy ships, but so it's a really profitable province down there. We might see an Andalusia. That'd be fun. Luckymarine, as always, you have been amazing. The thing that's been yawning directly into the microphone is my cat Dylan, but it's nearly food time, so he'll not be here for the next episode. I promise you. And yeah, till then, till next time, do take care. Yeah, I know.